Hello! This is how the whole video is gonna go. Just me over here. What's up? Getting a good view of my picture. Do you want to learn more about me? No? Well, too bad. You clicked on the video, so you're gonna have to learn more about me. Don't you dare click that X button! Don't close the... Stop watching porn! Dude, what kind of porn do you... Oh my god. Oh! Chicks with dicks on their foreheads? What the fuck? How do you even find that shit? What is your full name? Why did your parents give you that name? My full name is Ryan Thomas William Graham. My parents gave me that name because my mom honestly thought that Ryan wasn't a very common name. Yeah. When and where were you born? I was born August 1st, 1991, and I was born out of a vagina. Tell me about your father. His name's Tim Graham. He was born December 21st, 1950. He's also born out of a vagina. It's a different vagina though. He was a really nice guy, but he had a really bad temper sometimes. Like there was this one time at band camp when I flooded the kitchen because I stuck underwear in the drain, and then he got mad at me and I locked myself in the bathroom, and then he kicked the door down. It was pretty cool actually, looking back on it. There's another time I was in my room and my babysitter had put me in a timeout because I had pushed my friend over and we were playing hockey on rollerblades, and I was really mad and I was like, "You can't do this!" And I kicked the door with my rollerblade on, and I forgot that I had rollerblades on, and I put a hole in the door, and then my dad didn't even punish me. He took me out and bought me a costume for Halloween. It was weird that way. Tell me about your mother. Her name is Agnes, but don't let anybody know that I told you that because she doesn't like her name. She goes by Sandy. Why Sandy? She was born on May 26th, 1958 in Belfast. Now my mother is very funny because she will give you the shirt off her back, but then she'll want your shirt too. She will give, but she wants you to give back. So she's been taken advantage of many times because most of the people that she gives to don't like to give back. But she's really nice. She'll do everything for you. She'll expect you to do it back for her, but I mean that's only fair. Some people don't take that the right way though. So plus she has a really bad addiction with iced coffees from Tim Hortons. It's honestly like we need to do an intervention. It's ridiculous. Have any of your family members died? Yes, unfortunately my dad passed away because he was stupid. He never got his damn heart checked out. Good going, Dad. That's why when I go to the doctors, I get him to check my heart because it runs in the family, because my grandfather also had the same thing, but he was smart and he got it checked and he's still alive. He's like 90 years old. It's ridiculous. My dad passed away at 60. Fucking asshole. He was here, I'd punch him in the gut, tell him to go to the doctors. What I remember about the death was that it was really scary. It's one of the first times, and hopefully first and only times right now, hopefully not for a while, that I'd actually seen someone dead. And yeah, it kind of fucks you up a little bit, especially when it's your dad. But the worst part about it is that my brother actually found him. So yeah, that's fun. It's nice. I thought he was faking actually at first. I didn't even believe him. My brother was like, "You better come check out Dad, he's on the ground." And I was like, "Ian, go away." He's like, no, something's up, like you have to come in here. And I was like, fine. I walk in and lo and behold, El Papa is El Dedo, unfortunately. Yeah, he was going pee and then he had a heart attack and died instantly. Good way to go. What kind of hardships and tragedies did your family experience growing up? Honestly, we were pretty good growing up. I think my dad passing away was really the only thing in my entire growing up life that was like really that bad. He lost his job at one point, but we never really struggled. We were always pretty good. We always had food on the table. He always like provided for us. He was really good. We didn't really have any struggles, really, to be honest. Looking back, we were pretty freaking pampered. Like, I was such a picky child, and my dad would literally make food, and then he would make me something completely different from everybody else just because I didn't like certain things. Which probably wasn't the best idea because I grew up to be a picky adult, but I look back on it with fond memories. Are there any unusual genetic traits that run in your line? Yes, heart problems, hooray! And diabetes, hooray! And arthritis, hooray! Nothing good. It's like, thanks guys, you guys couldn't have, made me super good at something? No, heart problems and diabetic, and I'm not diabetic, but I could become diabetic. My mom and my brother both have diabetes, and my mom has arthritis, and her sister has arthritis, and her mother had arthritis, so hooray, I have that to look forward to. What are the names of your brothers and sisters? I have no sisters, but I have one brother named Ian, who's 19 years old. I have a half-brother named Tebe, who's 40 years old. I'm 25, so that's pretty intense. Describe the things that stand out in your mind about your siblings. Well, unfortunately, I've never really hung out with my oldest brother, Timmy, to really know anything about him. But from what I gathered on Facebook, he seems to be a really, really nice guy, and he's got a lot of kids now, it seems like. I haven't really met any of them. He seems to really, really like cars and like dirt bikes and stuff. My brother, he's the smartest kid you've ever met. But he's an asshole. My brother, he's a smart kid. Heart's in the right place all the time. He just cannot talk to people without sounding like an asshole, though. Very condescending at times. Very condescending at times. Doesn't mean to. Sometimes he might. He's a little bit more brave than I am when it comes to telling people how it is. Well, some people don't like that. But he's a good kid. He's basically like me when I was 19 in motivation. He's not really motivated to do anything, but neither was I. So I'm not too worried about it. I think he'll be okay. Few memories of my grandparents. Well, with my grandma, I feel like she's the prototypical grandma that you see in movies and stuff. Like, she's always there to give you crackers, and there's always food at grandma's house, and she's always doting on us. She's 91 years old, and she's sitting up there, and she's like, do you want any more crackers? And we're like, no, grandma, no, it's okay. I'm going to go cut some more cheese for you. And it's like, no, please, just sit down. Like, you're fragile, sit. You're not feeling good, sit down. Do you want more milk? I'm sorry, all we have is milk and ginger ale. We don't have Coke or beer or anything. No, Grandpa, milk's fine. Milk's okay. And my grandpa, he's 90 years old, and he still cuts my aunt's lawn all the time. Trims their garden. It's insane. He's a bit of a klutz, though. There was this one time, it was a couple years ago, I was at my house. He was using our bandsaw, because we used to have a bandsaw from when my dad was still around. And my mom looks at him and she's like, you better be careful with that sigh. And he's like, Sandy, don't worry, I'll be okay. Literally like 2 minutes later, he's running inside. He's like, I need a Band-Aid. Yeah, you got a Band-Aid? His finger is just gushing with blood. Or there's this one time, I remember this was a long time ago. I had gotten a pogo stick. So this was like 2001. This was when pogo sticks were starting to make their little bit of a comeback. It was around the time like scooters and all that crap was all kind of coming back. And I remember he was jumping on the pogo stick. So he's like 76 years old at this point. And I remember he jumped, and he literally was like this close to hitting his head on the fucking pavement. And my dad caught him, like just like dove over and grabbed him like before he fell. But that's why he's awesome though, because he's just he's 90 years old and you would never know it. Well, that's a little bit about me. I know this one wasn't really that funny, but I hope at least it entertained you and it was interesting. I'll be trying to come up with more funny stuff. I just kind of wanted to get more real with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed learning about me and my family. And if you did, you can subscribe. You can like the video if you want to. You can comment on maybe some memory that you have from your family, or something that is interesting that you want to share. about your family. And until next time, I'm Ryan Graham, and you're not.